Now it's live.
Hi, Brandon.
Hi, Sturge. Oh, somebody already came in. Hello, Laurel. Hello, Dennis. Alex. Oh, people are just filing
Murphy.
right in. Oh, Murphy. Oh, dear.
I'm ready for this. I'm excited for this.
Well, we're going live just because Sturge asked me to. We happen to be talking on Discord, and it's like, hey, you want to want to do a spontaneous live? Well,
And
okay.
it was all for it. He's like, let me get my clothes on first.
Yeah. I was like, I've never done one I don't think I've ever done one after midnight, like in the middle of the night like this. And so I don't know who's on at this time or anything because I'm usually not on here.
I think we're going to be getting a lot of European viewers right now because
Yeah.
European and Asians and maybe even like, well, no, Australian.
Australian.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm right. Australia, yeah. Um, there might be some Americans on here like West Coasters because it's still only 11:30 in California.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm, I'm wearing, in case you can't see, I'm wearing my Chiefs shirt.
Did you guys win today? Oh, I didn't watch any of the football games today. I've been tuning out football all year because I
Yeah.
need to.
I wasn't sure if you had seen it or not, but yeah, they lost.
Who did they lose to?
The Denver Broncos.
Oh yeah, that was expected. They're the best team in that division this year.
Yeah, they only lost by three points. I think it was 16-19, if I'm right. If I
Yeah,
remember
well,
right.
Broncos have a good defense, and their quarterback is doing okay this year, I think. Um,
Yeah.
One thing we were going to talk about, and I was talking to you about it a little bit before we got on here. Is like some holiday events that we've attended personally, or like holidays that we've gayified up basically. And I was thinking of one particular because this holiday just passed, but Halloween. Like
Halloween.
Halloween is probably considered like the gayest holiday with gay up because like we get to cross dress without anybody questioning it.
That's true.
We get to like oh, Ann Arbor, Michigan. Yeah, uh I'm in Western New York, so I'm not too far. Um, oh, the Lions lost again too. Damn it! I like the Lions. They're a good team. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Halloween. Oh my god,
Halloween.
Halloween
Yeah, you can.
before I came out was the first holiday that I cross dressed.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I was at work one day and I came in with a skirt and like heels and just the full nine. This is back when I was a little bit more fit. So I mean, you're not this body wasn't wearing all that, but it was interesting. I got a lot of looks. I even got one guy who, I mean, he was very straight, but I had a crush on him, and he kind of gave me a second look. I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh yeah, that's interesting. How about you, Brandon?
Yeah, I you can wear makeup and besides the cross dressing, makeup, fingernail polish. I paint my nails. I went to the well, this is I guess not Halloween, but Day of the Dead, which is kind of
It's in
uh,
the same time frame.
yeah, connected. So I went to the Nelson Atkins Art Museum in Kansas City on the Day of
Yeah,
the Dead, and they were having a thing there, and then they had another art institute that was just across the street, and they were doing stuff there. It was like three different art museums doing stuff for Day of the Dead, and I painted my nails. I did like alternately black, white, and I had a
I wish I would have seen.
um yeah. I put on makeup. I didn't like paint my face or anything, but I had a spider web. Oh, I have one of them right here. I have
Oh, those are
my
cute. Those are cute.
I had that
I
on
like
one
that.
ear. and then a spider web one on the other ear.
That's
But
super
yeah,
cool. Nice. And you said this was in KC?
yeah, yeah. It was on the Day of the Dead. But yeah, traditionally, like, well, that's one thing. Like when we were growing up, when I was a little kid, my aunt would sometimes dress me and my brother up in old lady outfits. Like she had these old lady masks and she put dresses on us and everything. And, we
Yeah.
just pretend like we were old ladies and whatnot. But,
That's
you
cute.
know,
That's really cute.
yeah, it was like fun and silly and everything. But she's also very conservative, religious and everything. And, you know, cross dressing and trans, gay, none of that was appropriate as far as she was concerned. And yet, she would dress us up like that and it was funny,
I want
which,
to go off topic for a second and I want to bring this up. Well, actually, it's not really off topic, but, and maybe I shouldn't spoil it, but that story you sent me today that's
oh,
about to be
yeah,
published
yeah,
on Rainbow Road in 3 hours on Medium, um, kind of discussed one of the things that you had just like casually mentioned. And I think it's going to be really important for people to read that because I
yeah,
really do want to vocally and continue to support our trans brothers and sisters because honestly at this point it really does feel like they're they're really trying to erase them like
yeah,
out of
yeah.
existence, and it's really scary to think about because who are they going to come for next? Like it always feels like, but it's not just that, it's just the fact that like anybody living their authentic life is going to get attacked just for being who they are, and that just really scares me.
Yeah, and that's the one of the reasons I wrote it because we are in the middle of Trans Awareness Week. It runs through the 19th, and then the 20th is the Trans Day of Remembrance,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is to commemorate everybody that has lost their life because of transphobia.
Hmm.
And there were some stories that I didn't know about until I went into this article. And well, especially like last month. Last month was LGBTQ History Month, and I watched several films that were centered around historical kind of movies and things, but
Yeah.
having to do with the LGBTQ. But I watched the Brandon Tina story, the
You mentioned that in the
documentary.
story. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I didn't know a whole lot about that because I still had never seen Boys Don't Cry because I tried to watch it. It was on a different platform, and you know, I'm not subscribed to. But and then I read about like Sam Nordquist who was murdered earlier this year and was
Yeah.
just tortured for 2 months. Horrible things. Like I mean, they made him like they poured bleach on him and they starved him and made him eat things. I'm not going to go into all the
No, no,
details,
no.
but
I know. I know.
stuff I read about it was just absolutely horrible.
Well,
And he
while
eventually
we are talking
died.
about the trans community right now, there's a movie on Netflix that I want to recommend to people if they want to watch. Um, about a trans person who was very influential in the community. The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson. It came out
Oh
in
yeah, yeah,
2017, but like that's a must watch. You have to watch that. It's Marsha P. Johnson was one of the instrumental figures in the Stonewall riot.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Okay, I'm gonna write that
I just
down.
wanted to I just wanted to bring that to attention while we're talking about Trans Awareness Week.
Yeah,
There are a lot of good movies in that genre, but that's one I wanted to highlight. I'm
yeah,
reading I'm reading right now what Laurel said. I'm gonna read it really
yeah.
quick.
She's talking about the Chiefs and oh well, it's kind of about all about what we're talking about. She says,
Yep.
"Cool, the Lions are my team, and I root for the Chiefs because they're my sister team. I don't root for them when they play us, though. I've never been to a Day of the Dead celebration, but I would really like to. My gay male friends also love Halloween because they feel more comfortable cross-dressing." Well, they are, and that's what we were talking
Oh,
about because before we
Laurel,
came
are
out.
you asking about the movie I just recommended, The Death and Life of Marsha P. Johnson?
They're totally trying to erase anyone who is different from the idiotic white boys in the White House and in Congress. It's so scary. I know they have such a horrible problem with violence, even death in Detroit. So I usually like, I know in a lot of live videos, people respond to some of the comments and stuff, but if you watch this as a replay, you can't see the comments. So I always like to read out what the person's saying and then respond to them.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
Well, especially in one that we didn't really script, like in a
yeah.
live that we didn't really script. Well, we don't usually script ours anyway. Like
No,
I don't ever go into
I
one
don't ever script
scripted.
mine.
What I do like a lot of times when we get to talk together is I'll like have basic notes
Yeah.
on the side. I didn't do that today really, but I like normally have basic notes on the side and we talk about those. Like I start talking about those talking points, but today I was just like, it's the trans week of visibility. We need to talk about the holidays because we're in the holidays right now. So I wanted to talk about like our gay holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
There are more stories I have. We'll get into that in a little bit, but I just wanted to get out like the important and the current topics that we have a chance of talking about. So I did kind of have a plan coming into this, but I was like, I wonder if Brandon's up for just doing a random live in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm usually not a very spontaneous person by nature. I mean, I kind of like to have things planned out and stuff, but I'm getting better at like, ah, just kind of go with the flow. I'm pretty laid back for the most part, so I'll do whatever.
I'm gonna break you, Brandon. I'm spontaneous, so I'm gonna get you.
I'm not. I'm more on the planning side. I do a lot of things that are spontaneous, but like when I first started doing lives, I didn't know what I didn't have any guests or anything, and or my podcast, and so I needed to write stuff down because I was like, how am I going to just sit here and talk the entire time? That just seems impossible. So
Yeah.
I had to write a lot of things down, but I tried to at least make it sound normal and conversational. But and I think I did all right, but I've gotten a lot better as I've gone along. I kind of I've gotten used to it and kind of gotten over the
I
nervousness
love
or
this
whatever.
comment right here. Oh, food for Chiquita. The guy who
Oh,
baked treats without his pants isn't spontaneous.
yes, yeah.
Oh, he's doing that for the money. I'm kidding. I mean, I
I
get
mean, I'm trying. I
that.
put out a note just a while ago. I got a new paid subscriber last week, but then I lost one just yesterday. So it's like, go back, go up a little bit, and go back down again.
You showed a little too much in that last video, so that's why they did that.
No, actually, from what I read about the reason is the account was deleted. So I guess they just got off
No,
Substack
no, no, no. They
altogether.
deleted the account because you showed too much. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but
Oh, yeah.
you
I
forced
don't think
somebody to
that's
quit
what it is.
Substack.
I
Like
don't
this,
think
this,
so.
this was
No,
a real thing.
no,
You
no.
made somebody cry so much they deleted their Substack. They deleted themselves out of existence.
Well, if that was it, they haven't seen a lot of what I've seen on Substack. There's some completely, you know, nude and erect things going on in pictures
Okay,
and
by the way, everyone, I just want to call this out. Brandon is admitting very softly that he has a hardcore Substack page right now. So if you can find
no,
it,
no, no,
if you
I
can
didn't
find it,
say
then I
that.
mean, you've hit gold.
I didn't say that, but I can't deny that I've been thinking about doing that.
This isn't OnlyFans, Brandon.
Yeah,
Not
well,
that there's anything wrong with that. Sex
what
work
was
is
that?
legitimate work.
somebody said we need to come up with an only stack. I think they called it
Only stack.
only stack. Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, no, people would pay me to keep my clothes on if I tried that.
Yes. Well, I mean, there's I don't know.
They're like, "Oh God, you're thinking of starting an only stack? Okay, let's give you money so you don't do that."
Yeah. Well, the reason I haven't done it partly is because I don't feel like I'm in the shape that I want to be, at least competing with the guys that I've seen.
Brandon, you have enough subscribers to know that people are fawning over you right now.
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, and hello, Margaret. I was on video with Margaret last month. She is such a great cheerleader and supporter of people. So
Margaret Williams. I think I've seen her around before. The name looks
she
familiar.
does a lot of live videos with a whole bunch of I mean, she's just everybody, all kinds of different
Mm.
people. I enjoy watching her videos. So if you haven't subscribed to her, you should go check her out. She's very motivational, inspirational.
I'll have to go look. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
yeah. I'll see if I've seen her around before. I'm just trying to. It's live right now. It's late too, so I'm like,
Yeah. I had
find that.
my friend Allie came over and we had some things to drink and some little gummies, chocolates, you know, special chocolates and
Oh, you mean edible chocolates?
yes, yeah,
Hmm.
those. Yeah. We
Yeah,
were gonna do a podcast, but that went out the window. And we watched an episode of Black Mirror and I have no idea what happened in it.
I was watching
I
Black Mirror yesterday. I was watching the first season over again because I wanted to watch it again. And I
oh
just
yeah.
watched the one with what's his name, Daniel Kaluuya in it, the one from Get Out.
Yeah.
And he was in an episode where they were living in this dystopian world where they had to earn merits, which is like the credits, but they had to watch ads to get credits. They had to ride a bike all day to get
Oh.
credit. Yeah,
Oh, I think I saw that one.
yeah, and then he had this friend that he really liked, and she ended up going on this like reality show that they had, which was like a singing competition. But instead of singing, they wanted her
Yes.
to do
Yes.
porn.
Yes,
Yeah,
I remember that one.
and that made him really sad. And then he ended up saving up all his credits so he could go on the show, and he was going to kill himself on the show. But
Yeah.
then when they liked what he was doing, they gave him the
Right.
opportunity to get a better life instead doing his rants on a podcast or something.
Yeah.
That ending was disappointing, but like at the same time, it was so real. It was like it felt
Yeah.
so true to life. I mean, I'm not saying that we're
Oh,
in that right now, but yeah,
another one that I thought was very close to real was the one with Bryce Dallas Howard. Did you see that
I
one?
I haven't yet. I got to watch that one.
Oh, yeah. I won't say anything about that one. That's
Well, I mean,
that was
all those are supposed to mirror real life. It's like our our relationship with technology. Like
yeah.
it really makes us think about what we've prioritized.
Yes.
That one, the pilot episode with the national anthem, the prime minister of
Uh,
Britain. That one was wild. I was like, oh my
that was
god!
crazy.
And then it wasn't even they weren't even going to make him really do it. The guy killed himself before he even went on.
Yeah. Yeah. That was horrible.
I want to see Trump do that. I would watch the whole video if Trump did that. Die, Trump.
Yeah.
the pig wouldn't
Anyway,
even the pig wouldn't even feel it though. Um,
What are you working on now?
Good pivot. So, right now I'm working on a few things. I actually want to get this article out about the new Japanese uh, egg salad sandwiches that 7-Eleven and Speedway have introduced into the American market.
Egg salad
If you have a
sandwich?
Yeah, if you have a 7-Eleven around you, because these are really good. Like I didn't know what was different about them, but I knew I'd seen them in like the 7-Eleven Speedway ads from Japan, like because 7-Eleven is owned by a Japanese company.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't know
in the
that.
Japanese one, they have a bunch of like little things that are specific to the Japanese market. And these egg salad sandwiches are made with milk bread, which is a popular bread in Japan that's like thicker and like
Milk
fluffier than
bread.
the bread that they use in in the US. Well, for our specific egg salad sandwiches. Yeah. The Chappelle thing definitely. I'm actually on board with Fufura and Chiquita on that one. That that kind of that rubbed me the wrong way, the whole Chappelle act. And then he went to do stand up in Saudi Arabia too. So I was like, that double makes me really, really despise Chappelle. But anyway, getting back to what we were talking about, the milk bread. Oh, and then the Kewpie mayo is different too. Um, so the Kewpie mayo is a little lighter than the mayo that they use in our egg salad sandwiches in America. It's like a Japanese, like umami style, like mayo,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's really delicious. So all that together, it made me like the Japanese version of the American egg salad version. So I wanted to tell people about it because, like, it's interesting, different, something that I think people
Interesting.
should go over to try out at Speedway 7-Eleven and see if they like it themselves. So I recently I've been doing a little bit more like just like my own personal food review stuff because I feel like that's something I want to lean into a little bit because I like food. LOL. But why did I audibly said LOL. But I mean, I want people to know about it, so that's why I'm going to write about it. Okay, so Laurel has a question for us, so I'm going
Yeah,
to
I
read it.
was kind of looking that over.
They're very young, probably 21. Okay, let's see.
My child lives in a group home with someone who is transitioning right now. They're very young, probably 21. I look like a mom because I am. This person has some difficulties, so being the only mom who visits everyone looks at me like I'm their mom. I want to encourage him, but I don't want to tell him anything that would hurt him in any way. What are the top 2 or 3 things I should definitely not say to him to encourage him? Sorry, this
Okay.
is long again. Okay, I may have to read that over again to
Well, no, no.
understand
It's so
what's going
basically
on,
the
but
child. So their child or her child lives in a group home with someone who's transitioning right now. So
yeah,
they're very young, probably 21. She looks like a mom because she is. So she's looking to see what she can tell this kid without crossing a boundary here, like basically, but also making sure that the kid feels supported without
encourage but don't
encouraging
hurt.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, a group home. So
I mean,
there's
so these kids,
apparently
some of these kids are troubled. Yeah. I'm not
they
saying that
don't have
that's why they're
parents that are
trans, but I mean, that's probably just like a parallel, but,
well, there are
uh,
a lot of people who are kicked out of their homes because they're gay or they are
or trans. Yeah.
transitioning or whatever, and
Hmm.
then maybe
That
that's why
too.
they have to
Yeah.
go group home.
Hmm.
But I think one thing that would be encouraging is to tell them that they're not alone, that there is a community out there for that
Yeah.
they can that
Maybe
helps
encourage
that
them
can
to go
support
out
them.
into their community, like into their online community to see, like, to seek support. Cause like, I mean, he's like, I'll be here for you to lend an ear, but I'm not necessarily going to have all the answers. But at the same time, I really want, I really want you to feel supported. I want you to feel loved. That's what it comes down to, I think.
I would say if they live in a if it's a group home that's not necessarily
Oh, about what not to say. See, Fufara called it out, what not to say. I just
Well,
wouldn't. I mean, honestly, I just wouldn't like offer too specific advice. I don't think. I mean, because you're not their parent, first of all, and second of all, it's
yeah.
like, I mean, this kid's still young. They're still trying to figure their way. You don't want to give them. You don't want to be too specific in the support and the advice you give them. So I think in that respect, I mean, steer them towards the resources that they would need.
That's what I was about to say. I would say direct them to appropriate resources so somebody who's more experienced in that area can help.
Yeah, and just basically just be like, just I think just listen. Like if they want to talk to you, just listen and tell them that they could feel supported and loved. Yeah, and away from anger. Exactly.
So you could go to somewhere like um
Well,
Glad.
Didn't you write
Yeah,
something on your trans visibility
yeah,
week? Yeah,
yeah, that's what I was trying to look for.
in your
There's
story, yeah, because you had sourced it.
yeah, the Human Rights Campaign would be one place to go for
Well, to look
resources.
for the resources, yeah, because the Human
Yeah.
Rights Campaign is an umbrella. But I would start there.
Um, the website GLAAD, GLAAD
Yeah, they're
.org.
not going to find anything in town. It's going to be online. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure, Fufara and Chiquita. I'm saying both names because I'm not. I'm trying to. Oh, Trevor Project, yeah, and Glad. Mm-hmm. Here we go. We're all coming it up. We're all coming up with all all the organizations we can think of. I love how Mike, my partner's comments come into the video every once in a while.
Yeah, I hear a little mumble in there in the background every once in a while.
I know he'd probably be embarrassed if I just turned the camera on him right now. Oh, I'm not going to.
So there are a couple of things, Laurel, if you want to look at those. But yeah, it's good that you want to encourage and help them. Sometimes it's kind of
Yeah.
hard, especially when they're well, if they're 21
Well, and
though.
when they're not your kid, but I
If they're
have a
21, they're an
feeling,
adult.
but I also have a feeling that it's one of her child's friends, which is why
Yeah,
she's bringing it up because she wants
yeah.
to be able to help support her child's friend without, making it seem like that she's trying to be the mom or whatever.
But it's not as I was thinking a second ago that you don't want to be too want to give too specific because it's if it's a child, but they're 21, they're an adult.
Yeah,
So I mean,
young
of course
21
they have,
though, emotionally. I know a
yeah,
lot of these kids these days. I know a lot of these kids these days. They're a lot of the 21-year-olds that I've come across recently are very emotionally still pretty childish.
yeah.
Like the ones that we encounter at like the truck stops that we go to in our RV or like at other stores or just places that we're around. We see these kids and we've
Well,
interacted with these kids on some occasions.
psychologically, you're still in adolescence up through the mid 20s.
Yeah, well, I mean,
So
I don't know if this is a myth or I mean, I'd have to look more into it. I can say it though. What I've heard is that your brain develops
right,
until you're 25.
yeah,
But I mean, that
that's
might
what
just
I'm.
be that might
No,
just be like
that's
a wives' tale.
no, that's true. I I got my
Mhm.
degree in psychology, and that's one thing we studied, and a lot of people
Oh,
when
the
they
deep.
think huh?
Mm. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
I was responding to Fufa and Chiquita.
a lot of uh, a lot of people think adolescence ends at adulthood, as in like 18, but psychologically, adolescence goes through about mid 20s because of the development of the
Yeah.
brain.
Well,
So
one thing that I was discouraged from doing myself personally. So, in my school in California, we had a driver's ed class that was in the same semester as our health class in our sophomore year of high school. And I was 15 when I took that class. And I got my learner's permit at 15 and a half at the end of the semester. But I told myself I'm not going to go to the DMV with my learner's permit and get my and go any further with it until I'm past the age where fatal car crashes were statistically lower for me. So I waited until I was 19, almost 20 years old to get my driver's license because I wanted my brain to be a little more developed and to be more responsible with
yeah,
my choice while I was driving.
and that's one reason why your insurance goes down at age 25 too.
Hmm. Um, and that's why the under 25 thing about renting a car, you pay more if you're under 25 in certain places. Some
Yeah.
companies have gotten rid of that, but um, it's still very prevalent.
Yeah, I didn't get mine till I was 18, but it was mainly because I was like, I don't have a car, so I don't want to drive my mom's station wagon. So,
Yeah, yeah. So the first car I got when I was finally able to drive, and this is wild because well, I can say how old I am. I'm not ashamed of it. I was born in 1982, so you guys do the math. But in 2001 to 2002 is when or no, it was 2002. So I got my driver's license in early 2002, and my dad had bought me a 1978 Dodge Omni. If you guys remember that model car,
I don't know
it's
that one.
Fufaro was out of college in '82, so Fufaro graduated college the year I was born. Yeah, 78 Dodge Omni. Those things were they were like it was a two-door. Had
Yeah.
had it wasn't a stick shift though. I was surprised because I couldn't drive a stick shift, so my dad actually got me an automatic for my first car. But a lot of those were stick shift back in the '70s. But that one was automatic. Wait, is that the first car you drove too, Laurel? That's cool. First big job in Reagan's America. Oh God, I can only imagine how crazy the job market was back in Reagan's America. One of the first things I remember as a child actually is hearing a speech given by Ronald Reagan when I was a kid
Oh, yeah.
in the mid '80s. Hmm. Yeah, I would say like my first memories from childhood come at about 85, 86. That was literally the middle of Reagan's presidency. So I remember Reagan. I mean, those weren't great years. It's like Trump wanted to take us back to that, but like regress us even more.
Yeah.
The bombs are headed to Russia. Yep, I remember that. We had the drills in our classrooms when we were kids of hiding under the desk in case of an atomic bomb attack or a
Oh,
nuclear
we
bomb
never
attack.
had that.
Like the the Cold War drills.
Hmm.
That Yeah, Mike got that too, and he's younger than me.
Oh, we didn't have those. We were in the country. We didn't believe in stuff like that.
Oh, we were in California, so
Yeah,
maybe that was a regional thing.
could have been.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Reagan
hi,
didn't know
Nikki.
the microphone was live. Yeah. I remember Bush's vice president spelling potato incorrectly for a kid in a spelling bee. He was trying
Yes.
to he was trying to tell the kid to add an E to potato. I bet that
Yeah.
pissed off all the potato farmers. Yeah,
That was Dan Quayle.
it was during the campaign too. They were
Uh,
campaigning. It was so funny
I
watching him
wonder what
add the
happened to
E to
him after that.
what, Dan Quayle?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He was in
Never.
the or I mean
Yeah.
he's irrelevant at this point. Dick Cheney just died.
I heard that.
I celebrated. Michael's like, his name was Dick. That's pretty gay. Oh shit. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, 1984 during the Cold War. You know what Reagan reminded me of? That movie by that starred Henry Fonda. Fail Safe.
I didn't see it.
It was a movie from the 60s, I think 1964. But it was basically simulating what a nuclear war between the Soviet Union and the United States would actually be. He knew it. He knew it.
Did you see that movie with was it who played Ronald Reagan? They just did a movie not too long ago. Was it Dennis Quaid or
No spoiling the ending. No.
no?
Wait,
Huh?
what? No, no. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, the movie with that somebody played Ronald Reagan in a movie just recently, not too long ago at least.
Somebody played Ronald
Uh,
Reagan.
yeah, I can't remember the name of the movie though.
Hang on. So while you're talking, I'm going to look it up. So distract
Oh,
them.
oh,
No,
distract them. Should I?
I'm
Oh
still here.
no.
I'm on my laptop. It was called
Um,
Reagan.
it's called Reagan.
Yeah, let's see who's in it. Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, I was right.
Yeah.
I thought Dennis Quaid
Dennis
played him.
Quaid, Penelope Ann Miller, and John Voight.
Yeah.
Let's see, Whiskey on the Rocks. What's this movie?
Well, have you seen anything good recently? Do you watch many movies or TV shows?
Oh, I love movies.
Oh, okay. Well, what have you seen recently? Oh, I just realized what one I've seen. Since I asked you, I'll let you go first though.
Oh, wait, hold on. Whiskey on the Rocks is a Swedish satirical television series based on a story by Jonas Jonasson and Henrik Janssen Schweitzer. Huh. Is that what you were talking about? Or is this something else? Am I looking up the wrong thing?
I don't know.
Oh, no, this is right because it was a 1981 standoff between Sweden and the USSR. Yeah, yeah. I speak some Swedish, so I would love to watch this. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's get back. What were you saying now? What have I watched anything recently?
Yes, movies,
Okay, so
TV
this year
shows.
the movies I've watched so far, I watched a couple of the Golden Globe and Emmy nominated movies. I've watched September, what was the movie called? September 5th, I think, or 6th. The one about
Uh,
the attack in Berlin during the
oh,
Olympic or Munich, I mean. Sorry, I said
I don't
Berlin,
know.
I meant Munich. Um it
Was
was
it good?
basically about the terrorist attacks in Munich during the Olympics when they killed when the a Palestinian terrorist group killed some Israeli Olympians. during the 1972 Berlin Olympics or Munich. I keep saying Berlin, Munich.
Did you say it was a documentary?
No. It wasn't a
No.
documentary. It was
Oh,
a movie.
just a
It was a
fictional.
movie.
Okay.
I think it's called September 5th or 6th. It's one of those. It was the day it happened. That's what's noted in the title. I also saw that comedy, the buddy comedy that was kind of like Friday, but for women. What's it called? One of those days. I think one of them days with
One of
Kiki
them.
Palmer and SZA.
Oh, I like Kiki Palmer. She's funny.
You got to see this movie if you like Friday, but you want to see it like from the lens of a female perspective and modern day.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny. And Janelle James make a cameo in the movie. She's the principal, Ava Coleman on Abbott Elementary. She's funny in
Oh,
that movie.
I love Abbott Elementary is hilarious.
Oh yeah, I love Abbott. I've watched all of Abbott so far. I've watched. It's in its 5th season right now, and I haven't watched any of the 5th season episodes yet. But I've because I don't want to subscribe to Hulu, which is Disney, and
Yeah.
Disney I don't really feel that good about Disney at this moment.
Yeah.
But I love Abbott, so I mean I have to watch Abbott. Um, but yeah, no, Abbott's a great show. One of the best written in a while, I think, on TV, like on network
Yeah.
TV.
I love the writing.
And I want to see The History of Sound. I've heard about that movie. I have not seen it yet, but I do want to see it. That's one that it's one I've heard about a lot this year. Paul Mescal is like, he's so handsome. I
Oh, yes.
Is Mubi free or is that a subscription?
Is what?
Is Mubi free or is that a subscription?
Movie?
Yeah.
I don't know. What's that?
It's that
Movie.
it's this thing I hear
Oh,
about all the time.
movie.
It's like a streamer. Oh, Tubi is
Tubi.
free. But that's not Mubi. Mubi's different.
Oh, he says movie costs.
Okay.
I'd never heard of that one.
Mubi I've seen it around. I thought it was Tubi at first, but then I realized it wasn't.
Oh,
It's
speaking of Tubi.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was
Only it's
watching
$15 a month.
I was watching a movie on Tubi a couple nights ago, and they have ads, of course, because it's free.
Yeah.
And there was an ad for ice. They had they
Wait,
had
what?
they had a commercial, an ad recruiting for ice.
you
Yeah,
hear my mic over here going, ew.
yeah. I went back and
Well,
I wanted to record it with my phone and post a video of it because I'd never seen an ad on TV for ice before. It was
hold on. I'm going to say this in front of everybody right now before you continue. Keep your train of thought because I got to say this. If you have a VPN or an ad blocker right now would be the best time to use it. I don't care.
no,
Well, we're not monetized right now. So, I mean, you would be monetized your video, but I don't want to get you demonetized or anything, but don't watch
I
ads.
I mean, I
Period.
didn't say anything. All I did was say that I saw it, and
Well, I
I
mean,
mean, it was true.
all these people are way too scared of Trump. These people just won't fight back against him. It's almost
Yeah.
as if they feel like they're going to benefit from being in his good graces in the administration. Don't use stuff like that, and don't use that stuff. We spend our money. Our biggest weapon against this administration, against his goons, and against the people who are enabling his power is not to support them, not to pay for any of it.
Yeah.
Don't buy Hulu. Don't buy Netflix. Don't buy Apple products. Don't support anything that's blatantly out there supporting this stuff. I deleted my Facebook account a couple months ago.
Ugh, Facebook.
I have not been on Twitter forever. I don't even use Twitter anymore. I'm on Blue Sky, by the way, guys. If you want to follow me, I'll send you the link later, Brandon, so you could include this in like the repost.
Oh
Do you
yeah.
have Yeah, you're all still on Blue Sky. We should promote our Blue Skies on here.
Have I followed you on there?
Yeah, we're following
Oh,
each other
okay.
on. I uh,
I don't.
I
I'm not on there a whole lot. I don't have a lot of followers on there. I always post my videos and stuff, my
oh,
articles and everything, but I don't think I don't think I get much traction from it. I don't know. I just keep
let
doing it anyway.
well, no, what we do is we just keep going on there. We have to be consistent, like we are with our Substack, and just build our audience on there.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I mean, I keep posting on there. Every time I post an article, I put it on Blue Sky, but
It takes forever, Brandon. Just let
ugh,
trust the process. Trust the
I'm
process.
impatient. Just hurry up with it. Subscribe to me. Follow me. Be a paid
Oh,
subscriber.
I don't know if you
People,
guys know this, so Brandon and I actually, out of every one of all the writers that I've ever written with or like associated with online, he's the only one I've ever met in person.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
well, that makes me feel special now.
I was supposed to meet Robin first and Elle as well, and like Jim and all them
Yeah,
when you guys went to Maine,
right.
but I didn't get a chance to. But I got to meet you before you went to Maine, so that was cool.
Yes, yes. I'm glad I did it.
Let's see. I'm reading Laurel's comment down here because I want to see what she said. So I've already told you that my son that there's definitely a chance that I could. Oh no.
Disappear. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, look at my skin. Like, look at me. Like, I'm pretty brown.
yeah,
Like, so like for me, like what I want to do, um, is like I will like. I know this is kind of messed up to say, but like I can speak multiple languages because I've studied Spanish, I've studied French,
yeah.
Italian, German, Norwegian, Swedish, Danish. I can't even name all of them off the top of my head right now, but like I don't even want to speak a foreign language in public at this point because I don't want them to think that I'm an illegal or like whatever. I
Yeah.
just want
You're not
to learn.
American?
But I do sometimes I'm in oh I didn't even say the one I'm studying right now, Norwegian. But I'm in I right now I'm in like we're at a truck stop right now for our video where they're graciously letting us stay here because they like us a lot. So um I go inside sometimes and I'll go in the corner where the tables are for the to eat or whatever, and I'll study my Norwegian at the table. And sometimes I'll have like random people walking by me hearing my language, learning stuff, and like give me a second look. I'm just reading all this. No one will mistake me for what I look like, a Trump supporter. I love that you wear the progressive stuff to show people that you're with us. That's awesome. Oh, the head masks. Oh my gosh. You know what my brother wanted to do at one point because he's brown like me? Well, obviously. Told me he wanted to bleach his skin.
Uh, yeah.
He wanted to bleach his skin just so that people wouldn't mistake him for like a brown person. I'm like, we really have gotten to that point in society where people are scared of brown people.
You know, that's sad.
I know. It's funny though, when I worked at a call center, I want to bring this up because we are talking about it. Um, the way I talk to you here, how I speak. Like you can't tell that I'm brown. Like, and that's messed up to say, but it's true. Like you hear me talking, it's like, oh my God, you assume I'm just like this average American male or whatever. That, I mean, brown people are Americans, obviously, but it's fucked up that the thought of these people of middle American, white American is what they think of when they hear me on the phone. And like, what's so messed up is I would get these calls a lot, and when I worked at the call center, because I was a Verizon billing employee for, well, supervisor even for many years, escalations officer. And I would get these racist and like homophobic and xenophobic rants all the time on the phone when when I was trying to connect with a customer. They were basically telling me, "I'm so glad that you speak English and that that you live in America and that I don't have to talk to some person like in one of those dirty whatever countries." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, what the hell am I hearing right now? What is this? What's going on?" But I couldn't say anything back because like
Yeah.
we're being monitored and these calls are basically like they rate us on the calls. Like if we
Right.
say anything to make the customer angry at us and give us a bad review, then they're gonna come back to that call and like, why did you snap back at this employee? Or I mean, or not the employee, sorry, at this customer. I'm like, well,
Right.
did you hear what they were saying? It's like, am I just supposed to take it? It's like, well, just be polite and kind of try to change the subject. And I did, but they kept going. And it happened more than once. It happened quite a bit, actually. And I'm like, wow. And then I had a guy who asked me why he was getting bad reviews. And I loved him. He was a great guy and he was a really good person. He was a Vietnamese American and he had a strong accent. So they would get on the phone with him and sometimes he would say things and they wouldn't understand him on the first try and he would try to explain it and he was very good at explaining things and a very good employee. Um he got a lot of bad reviews and he asked me, "Why do you think I get a lot of bad reviews?" And I was honest with him. I said, "I think it's because of your accent."
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "I still can't believe that's where we are in America right now, that they're gonna just give me a bad review just because of my accent." And it's something we can't change. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I worked yeah, yeah, for Comcast. Yeah, I remember oh my gosh, I hated dealing with Comcast, though. They were so bad. That was the only internet service that or internet and phone and whatever service, cable that they had in our area at the time where we lived in Sacramento, California, and that was pretty wild. Comcast was not fun to deal with. We had to call them about a business account we had at one point, and their service, oh man. They were always marked as like some of the worst customer service in the industry. Comcast, they still. Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, Spanish, español. Yo hablo español, Brandon, ¿y tú?
Un poco,
Un poco,
un poquito.
poquito. Don't talk like that on ice. You're tan enough to where they might mistake it.
Oh, well, give me a month or two in this winter and I'll get rid of that.
I love Puerto Ricans, by the way, and I love their food. Oh my god, mofongo. Uh, okay, okay. Have you ever had Puerto Rican food, Brandon?
Have I eaten it? Puerto Rican? No, I don't think so.
So
Not that I know of.
Puerto Ricans, like in many Caribbean cuisines, like to use plantains in their food. They'll fry them. They'll do all sorts of things to the plantains, and it's so delicious. Like, oh
Hmm.
my god, you have got to get to if you know any Puerto Rican restaurants near you, like there might be some in Kansas City, but if you can get to a Puerto Rican restaurant, you've got to try like anything you can. It's so delicious. It's amazing. Like it's
Hmm.
I almost would put it above Mexican food, but I love Mexican food so much, especially California Mexican food.
No, I haven't had it as far as I know.
Okay. Well, by the way, I was also going to say if you California.
Oh, you're cutting in and out. I can't hear you.
Sorry.
It says that your internet connection is unstable.
One is
Uh, you, ooh, hey, uh, what?
how long do I need to wait, Mike?
Oh, are you
Am
back?
I back?
I, I hear that.
How about now?
Yeah, you're
Okay,
okay
I'm back.
now.
Okay.
That
Well, anyway, I was
was a
just saying,
little. Oh,
have you
sorry.
been
Go
to
ahead.
have you been to California?
I have never been to California. That's one place I would like to go visit.
Um, well, I was gonna say, if you haven't been to California during that time, you were mentioning you went to Kansas City recently, for Dia de los Muertos.
See?
California has some really, really great events around that.
Oh yeah.
There's a
I would
large
actually.
there's a large Hispanic community in California, obviously.
I would like to go to San Francisco for a Pride event. I think that would be cool.
I used to go to Pride quite a bit in San Francisco.
Better.
Chicago. Mike said Chicago's was better, and I agree.
I was almost going to go to Chicago's this year, but it would I was spending too much money on other trips, and I
I
just
know. I told you. I was telling you if you were doing a Midwest tour of the Pride festivals this year, Chicago is a must. So next year, don't go to any other ones. Just go to Chicago.
I know I'm gonna have to spend all my money on put all my eggs in one basket, basically. I guess.
No, but
Um,
if you go to Chicago, I guarantee you'll come back to Missouri married.
oh well,
I
might be
mean,
a book. I'm
not
gonna book
not
that
just
trip then.
not just all the hookups and whatever, and like all the cute guys in Chicago, but you'll be married by the time you get back to Missouri.
Married. I don't
Yeah.
know about that. I don't know about that.
No, no, I'm just saying he'll find his guy in Chicago. He talks about how like he can't find a quality guy out in Missouri. Like
I don't know. Not
if he goes
yet.
to Chicago, I mean, I'm telling you right now,
Chicago.
I know a guy in Chicago that you would match well with.
Hmm. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I have one guy in mind right now.
Oh yeah.
He's very handsome
Can you
and
say his
very
first name?
single. No, I can't. I'm
Oh,
not doing
okay.
that.
All right. All
Not
right.
on the life.
Okay.
Ooh,
Well,
Crosby, Stills, Nash
I'm
and
on.
Young. I love
I'm,
it.
I'm on the apps. I'm on the dating apps. I'm on. Should I tell you all the ones I'm on?
Grinder. Let's see. Hold
I'm
on, hold
on
on.
Grind. Yes, I'm on Grinder. Yes.
How about Growler?
No.
Okay, how about Hinge?
Hinge. Yes.
Um Tumblr? No, that's not a dating site. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm waiting for your next
Um
guess.
Daddy?
Oh no.
Okay, name the other one too.
I'll just tell you what they are. Okay. I'm on Archer,
Okay.
Hinge, Grinder, OK Cupid,
I met Mike on
Tinder,
OkCupid.
Tinder, uh, Scruff,
Okay.
and oh, what was that other one? There's Jacked.
Okay. You should go on Growler too. But I was gonna say I met Mike on OkCupid, and I'm still with him 11 and a half years later. But
Oh,
you know what I told you, right? If you want to find somebody that you're going to have a long-term relationship with, you're going to have to pay for one of those.
ugh. I don't want to pay.
That's what they're designed to do. Like they're not going to really
I
give you any
know.
legitimate matches until you pay.
I know. It's just, well, I can't. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just the person is like a fake account or a bot or something like that. I was
Well, those are the
chatting with
ones you're gonna
this.
find when it's free. You're gonna just find all
Well,
the fake and bots.
not everybody. Some of them are real.
Yeah, but that's the real scrap of the barrel.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Do you
But
think Mike wasn't the scrap of the barrel? He was the cream of the crop. He rose to the top.
so did you pay for
Yeah,
your
when I met him,
subscription? Oh, yeah.
I was paying $36 a year or something on
I've
OK
met
Cupid.
people. I've met real people on Grinder, but
Yeah, no,
those
no.
are
Those are not the type
usually
of people
not.
you want to marry or be in a long-term relationship with.
I mean, sometimes you might hook up with somebody and it will turn into something else. It'll be a friends with benefits, and then it'll be a relationship,
Mike,
maybe.
tell him about one of the guys that I met on Grinder that ended up turning into something else. You don't want to talk about Paul right now? Yeah, we're not going to talk about Paul right
Okay,
now.
we won't talk about Paul right now.
Well,
We don't
actually,
talk about Bruno.
yeah, we don't talk about Bruno. He, let's just say that it ended with Mike throwing him down the stairs of our 2-floor apartment building.
Well, I'm not going to ask if he died or not because that might
No,
implicate someone
he
in.
he didn't stop. Too bad he did it.
Oh, oh, okay.
He deserved it though.
Ah,
No, he did.
okay.
I don't even want to
All
get
right.
into it right now. The
All
thief.
right. We won't get into that. Anyway, sometimes it's difficult to get people to meet on these apps. They want to talk, and that's all. They just want to chat back and forth, or they want to exchange. They said, "Oh, I'm on Snapchat or whatever." I don't have Snapchat, and I don't really want it. And I'd rather just meet in person. Can we just skip all this talking back and forth and just meet in a public place?
Wait, hold on, Mike. Nobody brought up Snapchat, and all of a sudden, Brandon turned into old man shouting at cloud. Oh.
What now? What cloud? What are you talking about?
The meme of the old man just shouting at a cloud.
Oh, what? Because they doesn't like the cloud. Doesn't like stuff in the cloud.
No, he just doesn't like stuff.
Oh, just
Like
shouting to a cloud.
these kids in their fucking
Get off my
Snapchat.
lawn!
Get off my lawn. These kids in their Snapchat.
These kids and their Snapchats and their
I'm kidding.
Facebooks,
I don't use Snapchat either.
their
I don't get
Facebooks,
it.
and
I never really got it. I don't use TikTok either, by the way, guys, if you wanted to hear that.
oh, I'm on TikTok.
Oh God.
I went live on TikTok a couple weeks ago for the first time,
Did
and
you?
it's I don't there was way too much going on with that. There's all the gifts and things you can give and receive, and it kept telling me to join with somebody else, invite somebody else in my live to co-host and stuff. And
Oh, you should
what?
have
I
done.
don't even
Well,
know these people. Why are they telling me to invite these people I don't even
you know what
know?
I'm gonna
Why am
do?
I?
I'm gonna start a
What?
TikTok just so we can go on TikTok and do some TikTok dances.
Oh, dances. Oh no, I'm not a dance. I can't dance. Nobody's
I
gonna want to
can't dance
see
either.
that.
What do you think of me? We're just gonna do like corny old men dance.
The most views that I've gotten on TikTok are videos that don't have me in it. They're the view of the No Kings parade protesters at
It's a
a
parade.
pride parade, and my cats, and well, actually the one with me when I was on with Ben and Walter on our movie chat back in June, that one got a lot of views.
I'm gonna make a
But
shameless plug right now because I wanna say something really quick directly to another Substack person. Um, so Walter Ryan,
oh,
I would absolutely love to be on one of his lives. I've been a fan of Walter's forever, and he and I are both very progressive and very like I think politically we align very well. And I follow him on Medium and Substack, obviously, and I've been aware of him for a long time. I think it would be great if I got to do a live with Walter.
Well, you could send him a message. He does lives with a lot of different people.
No, I know. I probably could land a live with him. We're both medium boost nominators, and we run in a lot of the same circles. And both him and I have done a YouTube interview with Robin Wilding. Um, I just haven't reached out yet. I'm a little intimidated because he's so, I don't know. He just feels like he's like one of those Substack celebrities. I feel so like, I don't know, a little.
I mean, it's really I've been on twice with their Escapist Delights, him and Ben, their movie podcast thing. I did one in June and then one last month. And Walter's very easy to talk to and stuff. I mean, he's very relaxed and very
Oh, I know.
comfortable. But so I don't think you have anything to worry about
No,
being
I think it's
nervous.
just me. It's really just me.
Yeah.
I've been following him for so long, and I don't know. He's just kind of this legend in my head. I got to see this. He said, "Oh, Peacemaker." Okay, John Cena. I like John Cena. He's funny. Oh, this is a show. It's on
Yeah.
Max or HBO
Oh,
Max.
speaking of
Mhm.
him, so the other I was asking about movies. I saw recently, in case anyone wants to know, nobody asked, but I'm going to tell you anyway. I saw the recent Superman movie a couple nights ago. Have you seen that?
No,
Oh,
I would
well, I
like
won't.
to though.
I guess I can't say too much about it then. I'm not. I don't want to. I'm not going to express my opinion about it because I don't want to skew any thoughts or anything. So you watch it and we'll talk about it again another time.
Right.
You just let me know
Um,
after you've watched it so I know.
sounds good.
I think it was on Max. I think it's on Max.
One show that I'll actually go out of my way to watch on Max is Last Week Tonight
Last week tonight.
with John Oliver.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I don't watch that.
I was just thinking about how funny that is because uh Billy on the Street, Billy Eichner,
Yeah.
did a thing maybe like 7 years ago now where he was with John Oliver and they were running down the street of New York and fighting gay guys and asking them if gay guys care about John Oliver. And they were all saying no, like who's John Oliver, and or just
Yeah.
all these varied reactions. I'm screaming in my head the whole time as a gay man who absolutely stands for John Oliver. And like I'm like, oh my God, you guys really should be paying attention. I was just thinking about that when you said I don't watch John Oliver.
I don't. Um I didn't know he was on Max.
Yeah, his show's on HBO. It's Last Week Tonight. The one show I won't watch on next though is Bill Maher's show. Bill Maher has become an NPC.
Um I've for a while I was watching shows on Netflix. I was watching the House on Haunted Hill, the Haunting of Hill House, the Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, all of the Mike Flanagan series.
Yeah. I like Mike Flanagan.
Those were some good ones. And I started watching that show Boots. Do you know about that?
No.
It's this gay guy who joins the Marines and he's in boot camp. And you're not supposed to join the military when you're gay. And so he's trying to hide him. He's trying to be in the closet while he's going through boot camp.
Yeah.
And it's interesting.
Well, I mean, this had to have been a period drama because I was during the Don't Ask, Don't Tell days. Like
Yeah,
they
I don't know.
accepted. they accepted gay people in the military, but they just didn't want you to say that you were gay.
This was like I don't know if it ever says what time period it is or not. I don't know because it doesn't. You can't really tell because they're all
Yeah,
they're
the
in
more
boot
things
camp and they're
change, the
wearing
more they
camouflage and everything. It's like,
change. Mhm.
but and they can't have cell phones. You can't see what kind of cell phone. If they have flip phones or smartphones or whatever, you can kind of tell by that, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Or if there are even cell phones in there. Like if you see a rotary phone, you might be looking further back.
well, right, right.
90. Yeah, we had a rotary phone in the 90s too. I wonder.
Well, anything else? How long
Hang
have
on,
we been on here? By the way, I didn't pay attention to the time
I
when we
wasn't paying
started.
attention either. It was 1990, by the way. That's when it's set.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it couldn't have been too long ago, but also not today.
Oh wow, this actor that plays in that show's he's kind of cute. I see
I
why you watch
know.
it. Miles
Yeah.
Heiser.
He plays and did you ever watch 13 Reasons
13
Why?
Reasons Why.
Yeah, he
I
was in
knew
that.
I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah.
And Love Simon. He was one of the friends in Love Simon.
Oh, I forgot about that. I love that movie. So good.
Yeah. He is gay, by the way.
Yeah. I looked him up at one time.
Yeah, he's from Greenville, Kentucky.
Greenville, Kentucky.
Oh, he was also featured in one of the Gap's fashion campaigns. I mean, he looks like a model,
Oh,
so that makes sense.
he's pretty skinny.
Oh, that would be prior to Don't Ask, Don't Tell. That is correct. Because Clinton's the one who enacted Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Yeah. So the what they were saying in the show is you can't be in the military if you're out
Yeah,
gay
yeah. So this was
at
at
the
a time
time.
when openly gay people, weren't accepted in the military. My dad
Yeah.
was in the military in the late 70s to early 80s, and was living a secret life behind my mom's back and was sleeping with guys while he was in the army or in the Air Force. So I mean, you can still be gay in that time, but you couldn't they wouldn't.
Outwardly express it.
Yeah, but like there were plenty. He said there were plenty of guys in the military who were down for gay sex. So
Well, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, all right. Like I said, I think we are hitting over an hour at this point. So if you do want to wrap it up, let's say something kind of like to leave our faithful viewers with who've been with us almost this entire time. Which
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
Fufa has been with us. Fufa and Chiquita have been with us for a bit. So and I think if Laurel's still here, she's also someone who's been here a
Yeah,
bit.
Fufura. I think the first time I saw Fufura, he or she, I can't even say if it's he or she.
That's what I
Fufura
was wondering. I want to say
joins.
he, but I'm not sure. Maybe
Yeah, that's kind of what
they.
I was assuming, but
Mm,
um, Fufura joined my one of my cooking videos the other day,
okay.
and oh, so by the way, if you're watching and you would like to subscribe, my publication is Brandon Ellrich is so gay, and then there's Sturge writes it down. Please go to subscribe to us.
And then on Medium, uh,
Yeah, we're
if
both on Medium.
you want to go look over there, I'm the head editor and owner of 6 of the International Indie Collective publications, which include Digital Global Traveler, Funny Inc., The Creative Collective, The Rainbow Road, which is our LGBTQ one, um, the Community Building Movement, and the Press Box, which is our sports one. And Brandon is an editor in Digital Global Traveler and the Rainbow Lab.
Yes.
And I am also a Boost nominator on Medium, which means that if you have a story that's on Medium that's worthy of a selection to be widely selected for a Boost, I would be one to review those and nominate them to the curation team. So if you ever see me on Medium, I mean, and you want to send me a story in draft form or one that you've published before, I can look at it and see if it would be one that would be worthy of a nomination. I don't know if I'm allowed to plug that on here, but I mean, I'm not getting a lot of stuff in my publications that I've been able to review lately. So I mean, maybe this is the place to say that.
Yeah. So yeah. So in
But as a let me see. Let me see if I have a do I have a catchphrase? I don't think I do.
you're
Um,
not you're not monetizing on your publication on Substack, right?
no, I don't monetize on either one of these on Substack or Medium. So if you want to follow me, you don't pay. Like you can follow me for free.
Well, my
Oh, awesome,
content is
Super.
free
Love,
too,
love, love.
but I do rely on Substack as part of my income, so it would help me greatly if you have the means, if you could become a paid subscriber. I know not everybody can, so it's fine, but if you can, there's my plug.
And I do want to point out that I personally, even though I'm not that successful or rich or like have any money coming in from writing, have made it a point to subscribe to Brandon because I feel like the work he's doing is very important and I just like him personally as a friend and
Yes, I
and as
appreciate
a
it so
writer.
much.
And as a writer, I mean I love collaborating with you. So I mean this is something that I feel passionate about. You're the only one I've paid for so far, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And I'm the only one you met too, so that's good. I'm
You're
doubly
smiling.
special.
Yeah, you're smiling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's part of what I tell people. Like when you subscribe, you can collaborate with me on videos and audio podcasts and articles and stuff. So if you want to do any of that, subscribe.
Nice. Yeah, and I love my fellow non-monetized writers. We do it for the love of the writing, really. We just want to get our words out there. I just wanted to
Yeah.
mention Fufura because Fufura says it's mostly cheap therapy, and I can relate to that so hard.
I was thinking about what I was going to do coming up and stuff, and I think it's in December. I'm going to go live every day in December. I just want to do it as kind of an experiment and see
So
what happens.
when I'm starting to feel better, I'll come on one of your live videos and I'll sing for everyone. I'll do some Christmas care because
Oh
I can
yeah,
sing.
Christmas. Yeah.
I can
See,
sing.
yeah. I don't know like what I'm gonna talk about or anything. I'm just gonna make a commitment to go live every day in that month and just see how that changes things. Maybe get more subscribers or something like that. I don't
Hmm.
know.
Yeah, I wanna respond to Fufa really quick. It's a little bit complicated.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
decision I made early on because of certain aspects of my life right now, in terms of my disability stuff and just like a bunch of other personal decisions that I made, specific to writing and how I felt about it. So basically, I've written a few stories about why I don't monetize, but I have like 1,600 stories almost on Medium right now, and I haven't monetized any of them. Yeah,
Hmm.
Fufa and I have got to connect on Medium. I want to talk to Fufa more about everything. because it seems like we're in a very similar boat in terms of things. You have less than 100 people? Oh my god, let's do this. I'm
So
connecting with you.
what's Fufara? Do you have the same name on Medium
I'm gonna
that
look.
you have here on Substack? Or I guess
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you follow one of us, then
I see Fufra on here. I'm already following Fufra.
oh, okay.
We've had to have connected at one point.
Well, if you follow me, I can follow you back.
It says about me, Fufra. Fufra's been on Medium longer than I have.
Oh, there. Yeah, I see. All right. Well, there we go. I'm following now.
I've been following. I'm trying to figure out when we've crossed paths. We'll connect later. I wanna I'll send you like a private message or something. I'm interested now and yeah. Let's connect. Is that good with you, Fufura?
Hmm. For it's basically been homebound for decades.
Mm-hmm. I see that. Oh, caring
Well,
for parents.
yeah.
Mhm. I like a lot of the stuff, the titles I'm seeing on Fufura's page.
Yeah, Fufara, thanks to you for coming in here too. I wasn't sure how many people we get. As I said, I don't ever go on this at this time, so I was kind of
I'm always awake at this time, but I never get to connect with anyone this late because you guys are all asleep by now, or whatever.
yeah. Mia
Chiquita's your doggy, huh?
Chiquita.
Chiquita's the doggy.
Yeah.
I see a picture of Chiquita
Chiquita.
on the page. Oh, Chiquita's so cute.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming in. I'm not sure how many
I'm
people
always up now, so I'll probably
stuck around to the end, but
the next time if you're not awake, Brandon. The next time I'm gonna go on live by myself and just do. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't go on by myself. That would be a little weird. But
I
I'd
mean,
like to catch the audience that comes on right now because these are the people who know what's up.
if you wanted to, you could do it by yourself if you wanted to, if you had some things to say. I think it is easier to go on with somebody and go back and forth.
Because we play off of each
But
other. Like I think you and I,
yeah,
we have a really good rapport, and
yeah,
we can start a conversation and talk for hours if we aren't stopped.
yeah, especially if like sometimes I'll go on and the people will come in the chat, but they won't say anything. And I'll be like, oh, you can ask questions if you want. Nobody says anything. And it's like, just kind of weird. I don't know. But that happened in my baking video the other day, but I had things to say. I was talking about what I was making and everything. So it wasn't too weird, but it was still, I don't know. It was just kind of eerie that nobody was saying anything for a little while. And then more people started coming in. But anyway,
Well, I mean, the reason why they can't talk while they watch you bake with your shirt and pants off is because
they're
um,
drooling and their mouth is on the floor.
they're
Is that
paying
what you're saying?
attention they're paying attention to
Right.
a different cherry pie.
Right. Whatever.
You should
Whatever.
play that. Without getting that copyright strike, you should play Cherry Pie by Warrant in the background while you're doing it.
Cherry pie, yeah.
She's my cherry pie.
Hey, I'm gonna sign off and go to bed.
Auf Wiedersehen. Pas de
Goodbye.
bras.
Farewell. I'll just saying adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you.
Pas de bras allesamen. Good night.
Goodbye. See you later. Thanks. Good night.